The old expression, "you are what you buy," has never been more true than it is today. In these rapidly changing times, consumers are on a quest to find and express their identities. Both offline and online, we've never had so many options available to us. Literally millions of products are within reach that we can use to express our unique selves, and perhaps record those selves for our networks to see. We're constantly trying on new identities as we interact with other people, lifestyles, and cultures. In a postmodern world, many categories are no longer relevant as people access a variety of experiences that go across traditional boundaries. To find a good metaphor for a postmodern consumer society, you don't have to go farther than the food court in any mall or the prepared food section at a Whole Foods store. The shopper can mix and match a variety of ethnic foods and combine them in a unique way. Sushi, tacos, and buffalo chicken wings all on the same plate? No problem. Why not throw in an Italian gelato for dessert? In this 24/7 world, we change our identities faster than a chameleon changes color. On Friday, you may be a Hugo Boss suit-wearing executive who listens to Adele, reads the Wall Street Journal, quaffs a greasy burger for lunch, and tunes into Fox News. But on Saturday, out come the tats from underneath the starched collar. You ditch the suit for a Kid Dangerous tee and Vans kicks. You down a tuna poke with a craft beer and listen to Imagine Dragons while you check out the latest issue of High Times. Just what lifestyle category do you belong to? Good luck to the marketer who tries to describe you. We love to put our customers behind tidy walls and act as if we know them. But today's postmodern consumer defies categorization, sometimes deliberately. He or she yearns to be liberated from cubicles, labels, and the dreaded market segments. I'm Michael Solomon, and that's why I wrote this book. In it, I describe many of the familiar walls that marketers use to describe their customers, such as young versus old, male versus female, offline versus online, or even body versus possessions, and many more. And then I take a sledgehammer to them. We're seeing major disruptions in the marketplace, and businesses need to adapt to these new realities. But change isn't easy. Conventional marketing strategies are built on the logic of mass market segmentation. By putting people behind walls, we achieve predictability, stability, and the comfort of knowing that we can understand our customer yesterday, today, and tomorrow. That strategy worked in the old days, that is 5 to 10 years ago. Those walls used to be solid, and marketers relied upon them to build a structure that formed the basis of their traditional strategic worldview. But now many of those walls are crumbling, and fast. So this book is all about destroying familiar categories and seizing the opportunities that are out there for those who can look beyond these confining walls. Let's take 2 simple examples of what I mean. In the women's fashion market, sales in virtually all categories are flat. But there's one exception. A few smart designers started with 2 distinct apparel categories, athletic wear and leisure wear, and created a hybrid that offers women the best of both worlds. They broke down a long-standing wall and created a new category called athleisure. And guess what? Sales are booming. We see a familiar phenomenon in automotive, where the SUV hybrid category came from the integration of the sedan and the minivan spaces. There are many more walls to destroy if you truly want to reach your chameleon consumer. So grab your sledgehammer and tear down some walls with me. Please read my book and find out how. Thanks.